There we go. Very stupid. But yeah. Okay, let me go change stuff over because we're just going to go move right on. Edit the color first. Dark Souls 2. I'm just going to put Dark Souls 2. And we're going to have to change all of these settings over. Because that's just going to have it be. Come on, Dark Souls 2, load. I believe in you. No, I don't. I really don't believe in Dark Souls 2 loading. I just need to quickly switch over to a different. All right. Welcome to Scholar of the Second Sin. Scholar of the Second Sin is a texture mod that is designed to make the game better. Um, Generally, it runs pretty darn well. I quite enjoyed it when I was playing through it, so I just decided to keep it installed. Why not? And best part, because it's just a texture mod, I can still play online, which doesn't really matter that much. And if I really want to, I would actually intentionally. Why? Like, alright, fine. Oh, lovely. You all hear this, but I don't. That's great. Kind of the same issue again. I'm gonna close Dark Souls 2 then. Very funny that we're having the same issue that I had with Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, but it was working. Because you hear it. Like, I can hear it now. Yes, I know. I want the audio, that's why. Fine. Does the game at least give me audio? Like, the game part? Or is it just, was it just the. Okay, yeah, it was just the Dark Souls 2. Okay. The opening didn't want to play nice. But the actual game is fine. Welcome to the Things Betwixt. Some people are perhaps, maybe, just maybe, in New Game Plus. Um, this area actually changes a lot in New Game Plus. This game feels really different in New Game Plus. So if you do play this game, I do highly recommend playing a New Game Plus, like a proper New Game Plus, not both Bonfire Aesthetic, just like actually do a new cycle, because it's good fun. Do know that if you use the Bonfire Aesthetic to throw the game into New Game Plus, um, when you go to the next journey, it will be one level higher. So if you use a Bonfire Aesthetic in one area to make a New Game Plus 2, like New Game Plus 1, it will be New Game Plus 2. Hello, Firekeepers.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
My name is we had Poplar, so would be a good, because we did strong. We're probably gonna do Dex. I could do magic. All things considered, magic in this game is like just sorcery. Is sorcery and hex are like absolutely absurd. But I think we're probably gonna go with Dex, just so I can show people how. I know a lot of people that actually do play the game know how stupid the rapier is, but other people who don't play the game have no idea. So I'm probably gonna do that. Think.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
All right. Okay, we will probably. We'll want. Swordsman has the highest dex, so we'll probably pick Swordsman. Probably the healing wares, to be honest, or the human effigy. Like, the bonfire aesthetic is useful. I don't feel like actually taking the bonfire aesthetic. We'll take the healing wares.
people come here for the same reason.
There we go.
To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls.
I like how the game just goes, nah, you're gonna die.
And
A
over
lot.
again.
Can I power stance? No, I cannot. I don't know the stat requirements I need to power stance these, so. But you can power stance these too, I know that much. Bonfire. Torches! I should go over them. Torches in this game are items that pick up that you can light. For each torch you get X number of more time. I don't really use them most of the time. They're not really useful. Normally I don't go through the things betwixt. That's because it's a tutorial. But maybe it's a good idea to go through just so people have an understanding of how the game works. There's also a few items I can get here too. Some souls. They don't drop very much, but still. Backstabbing in the game requires one attack to hit, and then when you're behind them, press it again, and you will do the actual attack. It makes more sense than just the walking backstab grab. Ow. But, yeah. We're not going to do, like, too many... Like, we're not going to go too crazy. I'm probably going to end up using a shield and the rapier. Maybe another weapon, because the rapier's durability is pretty low. Life gems! Oh, yes. I don't think that's a flask yet, but life gems are your secondary main healing source. They are very useful. You can get infinite amounts of them. Each one of them will heal about 500 HP per use. They stack. This is the first game in the series to let you climb up a ladder faster. And I forgot there is something down here. Oop. Full of a nameless soldier. I don't remember what this one does, but over there is one that you need a fragrant branch of yore to open that. Jump. Amber herbs, which I will not be using. Up the ladder. A cracked red eye orb. So if I want to go invade someone, I can. I will typically avoid invasions. This is a look forward to what you can look forward to behind that Frigate Bridge of Yore. You can see the basilisks. There's some actually useful stuff behind there, so you do actually, if you want to, you can actually go do that. You could start with the Frigate Bridge of Yore if you pick a specific class. But it's really not going to matter very much. Oh, yeah, and everyone, like... I love that everyone just, like, puts messages and bloodstains down. Welcome to Majula. Lovely place. One of the most picturesque areas in the game. Bonfire lit. Over here is the Emerald Herald. She is your level up person for the game. She also gives you this flask.
Bearer of, I will remain by your side. Take this with you. Go on, he king.
You may level up via the power of the Emerald Herald. As a note, Estus flasks in this game are both very powerful and very bad. So what's my ADP? 6. So all my stats are in Dex. Min-max to the win. Okay. There's a few things I want to do before we do anything. First, we want to collect the goods here. Have life gems, all that fun stuff. Bunk this in the well. Pick up the Estus Flask shard so we can actually have 2 Estus. And talk to our friend over here. Because I want to double check what he has. Yeah. Oh, he's a Falconer's armor. Technically, I can get it... If we wanted to cheese the hell out of the game, I could throw this into... I could get some... If I could get some Bonfire Aesthetics, we can get the Bloodfire armor from him. We're not going to do that. We're going to kill him. Fortunately, we want his armor. The Seldora armor has the lovely, lovely bonus, as much as it lowers your defense, of giving you a fuck ton of souls, which is very useful. And early in the game, your defense does not matter very much. You don't take that much damage anyway. I'm going to unlock Hyde's Tower of Flame now. Much as I don't want to go there immediately. I'm going to unlock it now. Hope and pray I don't get invaded. I shouldn't get invaded, because you do need a little bit of stuff. You've missed absolutely, technically every bit of narrative, but nothing actually important. Gotta open the box. Box. Crimson Parma. Not bad. Open the gate. When I first played the game, I didn't realize there was, like, that was there. So I thought I was stuck. After I beat the Last Giant. Not the Lost Giant, the Last Giant. Though I guess you could say he's a little lost. Yeah, classic Souls experience. I will then immediately show people how easy it is to... Oi! Come here. Come here. Hello. Goodbye. There you go. You could farm. I will probably do some cheese, just because some of it is very fun. I probably won't go crazy. I'll probably do the Dragon Rider cheese, just because it's funny. I might even go out of my way to kill everything there. Like, just go, you know what, I'm not gonna raise the ledges. What I will do, though, is protect my own investment.
You have this. It is a Gandindra. Leave anything to me. If that do you will if when you protect.
I very much doubt it'll matter, but I'm going to join the Blue Sentinels.
That is a why people are let the
Just in case of things. Okay, so if I have the blue seal equipped, essentially whenever I'm invaded, someone from the knights can come to help me, basically, which is very useful. Yeah, my stats are pretty fucking bad. I'm gonna probably focus on upping ADP for a little bit. Just because by having a higher agility is good. Get up to 2 SS flasks. Alright. Now we can actually play the game. Pull the lever, Crunk. Yeah. There are ways you can kill yourself. So I'm not surprised. We'll probably see quite a few bloodstains. Getting more human effigies is good. The way the game works, instead of having humanity counter, you slowly lose maximum health over however many times you die, or get cursed. We're gonna let that ogre be. I don't feel like dying today. Ooh. Nice. Well, I could fight him, but I'll get my bonfire first. Wait. Fuck you. This game also has a unique function. After about 12 kills, of any particular enemy, they will despawn. Unless they're a special enemy that dies only one time. This can be reversed. Help. There we go. More loot than anything. They don't actually drop anything, they just have the sigils. The levers you have in your game, I am paranoid of. I don't care what they do unless someone trustworthy tells me what does. I do not trust it. No, Mantis Man doesn't count. Mantis Man is the most trustworthy person. I have no idea what you're talking about. He is the most trustworthy NPC I've ever created. You cannot tell me otherwise. Their running heavy is kind of bland. You're telling me the person who walked into the region that is someone under control, looked at the peasants, handed them guns, and basically said to practice their Second Amendment rights is trustworthy? No, he didn't hand them guns. He handed them the method to make guns. There is a very, very different ideological difference. Throwing knives. Ooh, life gems. Stop throwing firebombs at me. You're not probably going to hit me because I generally know where I'm walking. I do need more health, and I do need more stamina. So I'm probably going to want to get the Chloranthy Ring. I do definitely want the Silver Serpent Ring +1. Fun fact, they have a falling death animation. It makes it better because he's not causing any of the issues himself. That's how that works, right? It's educational. Oh, these are +1. I didn't realize these were +1. I'm also going to actually unequip it. I was going to set it as a also a weapon. I didn't realize they started with +1. Fuck yeah. That's dope. Don't have to waste upgrade materials, even though I'm going to not use them. I'm actually kind of used to the short sword. Yeah, fun fact, by the way, you have to jump there. We're not doing that. You can. Dark Souls 2 has a deceptively long jump distance. Sir, this is a Wendy's. I despise this one night because it does actually cause issues. Amusingly enough. We do that. Not too fair. I also just don't have that much health. The issue of having 4 fucking vigor. Like my damage is really good, but not having any health is kind of a yikes. But hey, Dark Souls 2 is mostly not an enemy filled haven. Half the time, because you kill them all. Actually, I'm being a bit harsh. Dark Souls 2, actually, the enemy distribution is actually pretty okay. The issue mostly lies in very specific areas. Wood bolts. I will not use them. For some reason, hitting that one hollow soldier is always a pain in the ass. And yes, we're getting shot by one of the later enemy, one of the enemies you could fight later on. Witching urns. They're fun, actually. There's a bunch of different firebomb equivalents in this game. And all of them kind of have their own little properties and scale in different ways. The Witching Urn, if memory serves, is just int. There's one that's really silly, though, that, like, it scales how the hexes do, which is a little funny. Which uses int or faith, but whichever's lower. So, if you have, say, 60 int, but 30 faith, it's going to use the 30 faith. Doesn't put them together. Get this. Buy your 10 of those. Okay. She will move when you beat the Lust Giant. Oh yeah. Down. As a note, we are not fighting the pursuer early. Fuck that shit. Also, okay, we haven't found any. This was the first. This is the first soldier that I ever actually caused to despawn. Fun fact. Skip area. Ow! Yep. Whoa. Human effigy. Grab the herbs. Not that I need them. But like, there's a few buffs I could technically use.
What? Well, when it was but now, yeah. Were you wonderful ship here? What a
There we go. Oh, I should technically exhaust his dialogue, shouldn't I? There we go. And by the way, the reason why you don't want to get hit by the boulder is death. That's why. It won't kill you outright. It'll knock you into the pit usually, which is usually not very good. Not recommended for your health. Like, tuning the weapon doesn't matter very much because my strength is so low, but explosions. Also, fuck you from earlier. Or, you know, you can just get poked and then firebombed to death. That works too. The Manslayer. There's a reason, by the way, why I was trying to do that. If I have... I have 2,000 more souls. We'll spend them... Yeah, we'll actually spend them. Give me a human effigy, and give me some fire bombs! I'm pretty sure I haven't spent enough money with you to, yeah. Whee! Also riding a raptor that can travel through portals. Well, the raptor can't travel through portals, but he can. Like, the raptor's just his pet raptor. It's a perfectly normal raptor. Thank you, Pathfinder 2nd Edition, for having raptor stat blocks. Well, that hurt. Let's equip some firebombs. Open that wall. And there you go. Not bad. There we go.
Lively.
It is technically a giant raptor, yes. It's a medium creature. Mantis Man is only about 5 feet. He's just he's normal height. He's not super crazy.
Hello there. Well, oh, my name? I Journey. Be careful.
Hi, Patches. I mean, Pate. So much easier than doing that with daggers, my lord. Great soul arrow. I believe it's this one. This one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I love the fact that it's there we go. But to stay. Oh, I need This is a trap. I don't have the thing I need. Lovely. I could buy it off Melentia, I think, for a certain amount of money. Go to you in a minute. How many souls do I need for the Ferris Lockstone? $4K. Do I have enough for 4K? No, I do not. So if I get 4K souls, I need to immediately spend them on that Lockstone, because the Chloranthy ring is behind that wall. Okay. So I had a pate. Traitorous little shit. Did.
Well, I hope that brave will be careful. Oh, it allows with luck.
Yeah. The white sign, soapstone. They want. They can come help. Well, actually, more like I can put a sign down. A light crossbow. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? It's the mail breaker. Which is actually it's pretty okay in this game. Like, actively. Homer Bone. Dark Soul. Duality of Dark Souls. Grab the fire arrows. Not bad. Open the store. enjoy the fact that he can't walk through that door. And climb on up. We'll climb on back down. And I think we'll just fight the last giant, because why not? Okay, so it just has B scaling. That's why it does more damage. While the other one's like a mix. This is like B and someone's having a good time. Power stancing, they're power stancing Zweihanders. Yeah, last giant! Stay by his feetsies. Don't breathe too much. And you'll be fine. Rips off his own arm. Oop, that was greed. And dead. You've defeated the victim. And there we go. That's 18,000 souls. Not bad. Not at all. Except for the annoying part. Specifically by the Ferris Luckstone. We need to remember she sells a fragrant branch of Europe. Actually, no. I want to go up here. Excuse me. Why do we want the Ferris Luckstone? Because we want the Chloranthy Ring. Ferris Luckstone. Right from the wall. Chloranthy ring. And a Titanite slab, which we can't use yet for obvious reasons, but it's very useful. And before I forget, oh, your bombs are gone? What? Sedge. Everyone else's bombs are still around. Actually, no, they're not. Back to Majula real quick. The door. Alright. Also, Last Giant Soul is not going to fucking do anything, so I'm going to use it. 6,000 free souls is just spicy. Fun fact, if you did not know, if you are opening a door, not pulling it open like you're pushing it open, after a specific point, you can just dodge, roll right through. Few things in here that I want. One of them is a Titanite shard. Well, I think it's multiple Titanite shards, actually. Yeah, it's 3 Titanite shards. And some torches, which is pretty useful. This map, there's an achievement, actually, for doing it. Essentially shows every boss you've beaten on the map. Where are they in Drain Lake? Which is very cool. And this room would literally get brighter over time as you light stuff up. What we want is down here. Past Tony! Kill Tony. Get a human effigy off of him, which is very nice. Grab the Estus shard. And then the Majula special chest, which is no longer special because it can't actually distribute anything new. But it has something very useful, and it has a soul vessel. Soul vessels are used to, well, adjust your stats. You can actually reset your stats in this game, which is very nice. Unlike in Dark Souls 1, where you can't. In Dark Souls 2, you can. Ooh.
Is here to see, however.
Lenchia is now here. Someone's having a good time with magic. What we want is the rapier! And then your 10 Titanite shards. And we are promptly going to make rapier +3. We'll also make a scimitar +2, because why?
I'll be around.
This is a bow, I believe, right? Yeah, sure. Goodbye to this. Say hello to the rapier. Most broken thing in the game. You'll find out why in a minute, in a little bit.
Bear, less.
Level 10. Actual health, please. Thank you. For people wondering why the rapier is broken, first because its scaling is ludicrous. The second reason is, actually, why am I doing this the long way? I could just literally walk. I could teleport there. There's a reason why you lit the bonfire, you silly. Also, because it's now +3, it's going to do more damage, but 5 Tower Flame. Cracked Blue Eye Orb. Andy. If I can get 40 decks, which to be fair is not hard to get, this game gives you a lot of souls. I'm also wearing I'm wearing basically everything to this is so much easier than with daggers. I don't really want to fight the Hyde Knight, to be honest. Ooh, an old night shield. Please don't tell me we were here for let. No, no, we weren't. I only just got here. Oh look, Greg. Do I want to kill Greg? Kinda. How much health? I want to know, how much health did you have left? Oh, well, I won't know now. Probably should use... I'm gonna probably put on my better armor in a moment. But very quickly, I'm gonna use a human effigy. Just to boost my defense a little bit. Specifically against fire more than anything else, but because I do have the Silver Serpent Ring, and the Silver Serpent Ring +1 does do a pretty darn bang-up job. Okay, most Hide Knights will still not bug me because I haven't fought the Dragon Rider yet. Come on. Rivers first. Preferably tonight. Just because I can poise stun him. The fuck are you back? literally just could not stab him one more time. Key. And that's all the souls I got the previous time. Should I just fight the fucking Dragon Rider and just get over with it? Because we are running out of stream time. Alright. Dragon Rider it is. We're just not gonna I'm not gonna worry about my souls. As much as I want them, we're not gonna worry about them. Only 3,000. We can get those back stupidly easily. Come on. Oi! Come here. Or I could just die too. Because he decided to not cooperate. He legitimately decided to not cooperate, which is very funny, because he normally cooperates. Oh, wait. Leave me alone. I know I look stupid. Said look stupid. It's very useful. I always thought there was an extra bonfire here, and I just don't remember where it is. If it is even here. I wouldn't be surprised if it's hidden behind, like it's just hidden behind something. There we go. See, he just wanted a win. That's valid. We can give him one. $100% valid. We can give him one.
Are you from? My name. I can see, but what do I without to a place. Sorry.
We'll just buy a heal because it's useful.
May the path.
We now have access to Huntsman's Cups with the cost of 2,000 souls. Oh, we do have access to it.
Bearer, see, lest.
How much is this? 6K? 800? 400?
Less.
Okay. Now we don't need vitality, more dex.
Thanks.
There we go. That's not too bad. All things considered, not bad. I do kind of want to fight Old Dragon Rider, like the Old Dragon Slayer, but I just dislike Hide Knight so bad. But hey, we can definitely do that. We definitely deal more damage now. I have better ADP, so I have closer to Dark Souls 1 like iframes. I forget the specific stat, like how much agility, like specifically. Boost evasion, ease of evasion out of actions. So like, save and quit. And occasionally they'll like we'll get the information will be, hey, by the way, we're updating the servers. But it I think he's going for a little break, but yeah, I won't be there. But you guys can go enjoy. Mags. Sure, you can enjoy Mags. I won't be there. I'm going to make sure I'm just with what I'm doing. But you can enjoy some Nier Replicant with her. Go enjoy. Or else.